Well, hello there. Welcome back. As stated, this is DOS. So, picking up exactly where I left off, including the blocks that are still in the ground, we're just going to continue as we are. Now, as promised, I did state that I was going to try and explain my goal in this episode for pre 1.9 play. Ooh, this could get dangerous really quick. I can hear a spider. I don't know if I can. I don't see one though. Alright, let's see if we can find a dead end of some sort so I can cook up some of the iron. Is this a dead end? Nope, this just keeps on going, doesn't it? And going and going and going and dead end, finally. Okay, excellent. So what we'll do is we'll move back to about here and we'll block this off. Light it up a little bit better. Now let's get some of this cooking. Then I'll explain my goal. Sure, we'll just do it all for all I care. It doesn't matter. Right, so goal for pre 1.9. I have no intention of setting up a fully functional, proper, large-scale base. I rarely do. I prefer smaller bases personally. However, what I do want to do is I want to set up what I refer to as a shard. Now, a shard is a small, self-contained micro base that is designed to be used as a small starter base, but eventually converted into a mining base. Okay? So, it will be self-contained, as I stated, 100%. I want stone tools. That's what I'm looking for here. Getting lost. Sorry, it's very hard to actually talk and do stuff at the same time. I'll do. Iron. So the shard is going to have a small above-ground structure, which I refer to as a dwarven bunker. There it goes. And a small secured area above it, or around that structure. Everything outside of it's not my domain, therefore I'll let it stay as natural as possible. The idea is to get the bunker built, then build the shard underneath it. I should probably explain that the shard is entirely underground. Really only has surface access. Can we build another furnace just to speed this up? I don't need to cook all of the iron, but I'll just leave that in there actually. The faster I get a suit of armor, the better. So the shard will be established last. Then once I have that, if 1.9 is out at this point, then I will update to it. If it's not, then I'll wait. As for a larger overall game after that, I don't really have much. I figure it'll come to me eventually. Maybe you guys will give me some ideas. But yes, so that being stated, let's just focus on actually playing. I need a chest piece now. Food supply's fine. There's nothing else in here in mine, right? I don't think so. Still have these. I should probably burn those just to get rid of them. Got some random crap. Some gubbins, as a lot of people like to say. And that, one short. There we go. This gives me the iron chest piece. So, my tools are fine, so for now we'll just cut it and go. I could use some more torches, actually, before I rush out there. So, let's see. Let's get some more supplies. I do like to spend quite a bit of time underground until I have enough supplies I know that I can survive above, so I don't have to go immediately mining once again after I find my base. Usually gather as much of anything I can find. which includes cobble as well, just in case you're wondering. My base design for the bunker does use spruce, so hopefully we can find spruce, which would be a strategic resource in my mind. Therefore, suitable for a shard location. Now, it also uses stone brick, and quite a bit of it. Unfortunately, stone brick is costly and expensive, so maybe we might get it built. I may just build a basic framework and then beautify the shard later, or the bunker later, sorry. The whole basic concept is to create a low, small building that is sturdy, that's bunker-like. Looks like it could take hits. Obviously, in Minecraft, creepers can explode and do quite a bit of damage, so there's not much in the way of in the world that can actually survive creeper explosions very well. Obsidian obviously is explosion proof, but it's not the most readily available resource to build with. It's also incredibly difficult to build with. It's not the prettiest looking block. Now, one of the biggest problems I have with my bunker is it is supposed to have... Ooh, it is daytime. It is supposed to have both mossy and cracked stone brick, as well as the standard stone brick. So, until we find some vines or a stronghold itself, we're not going to have access to mossy. But I did recently learn how to make cracked stone bricks. And I learned it from someone who I taught how to play Minecraft. So that was an incredibly weird feeling that they taught me something. Let's gather some more coal. As I stated, I'll probably end up spending the rest of this episode underground. Gathering and talking. Although I am pretty full on stuff already. Like, I've got a good chunk of coal. So maybe I'll just focus mostly on the iron for now. And then go see if I can't find myself some spruce to live in. Because I would really love to set one up there. And we can even get to some building. Oh, there's some more iron. We can take that. Let's just take this and we'll just head out after this. I mean, I don't want to bore you guys. We have some cobble. Let's put that back in the bar. Put this on the bar because I like to keep that. Yeah, so let's head out now. So surface was this way, I believe. Yeah. So let's head up and how do I get out of here? This way. Oops, zombie flesh. I'll take that. It's a useful food supply, I guess. Technically. Wouldn't recommend it. Probably tastes terrible, but you know, whatever works. So, spawn is that way. So let's go this way. Let's get this set up and done. Oh, and can I make that jump? Oh, nope, I failed. I'm not the greatest with parkour. I'll explain that pretty straightforward. Right. We're on an island. Kind of forgot about that. Let's see what's on the other side of this extreme hill mountain. Well, that was a waste of pork, wasn't it? I apologize for that. I'm also not the most efficient player, as you just saw, eating pork for half a haunch of hunger. I'm sorry, I'll stop. Oh, let's just swim it. As I stated before, I do prefer smaller bases, so I'm not so sure what I'm going to be doing with the main base that I will eventually be building, or as I prefer to call them, citadels, which does not actually have to be a classical citadel design, i.e. it doesn't need to be a giant structure. Could just be a house. Oh, look, spruce. It's perfect. Oh, well, of course it's spruce. It's in extreme hills, right? Tends to be where spruce are. But that's not the kind of spruce I'm looking for. I'll take it, because it's spruce. But I'm looking for a spruce wood forest would be great. A taiga, I guess, is the appropriate naming for that. But we'll take some of this spruce now, because no guarantee that I'm going to find one anytime soon. And if I can find another suitable location to set up a shard, I'm completely willing to do so, and just use the spruce gathered here to build it, to build the bunker. So let's just grab the rest of this. This may take some time. I may decide to cut, depending on how long it takes. But more than likely I won't. I don't actually need a huge amount for the bunker, because I only need to build one. If I need more after that, I can go after it. One thing I do admit I'll probably end up doing is playing a little bit of off camera. Will be most of the gathering of things. Like if we have a project that we're working on, I will definitely gather as much of the supplies as I can off camera and then come back to you. Just because it's not necessarily the most effective use of your time to have you sit there and watch me chop trees constantly forever, trying to gather enough resources to do it. Oh, the planes. That's useful. I've got plenty of food. I don't need to kill them. So let's see what's over here, shall we? Planes are not really strategic resources to me. I prefer to set up my shards in strategic resources so that I can mine. Ooh, a village. That is a strategic resource, though. I'm not sure I want to settle right at a village in the beginning, though. It'd be kind of a pain to try and like defend it. I guess if I could set up a really rudimentary wall right off the bat, I could probably fortify it. And as long as I'm inside, I can keep it alive. Especially if I can get a bed. And they usually have wool for their... never mind. There's a ton of sheep just sitting here. So yeah, we may end up commandeering this as location for our first shard. Hello. Oh, you guys plant again, don't you? I forgot you guys did that. It's not bad. I can spot that. We don't seem to have a blacksmith, do we? We got mushrooms outside. That's weird. I don't know how normal that is. There's chickens on the roof. That's always fantastic. There's no blacksmiths. There's a church. Yeah, let's do this. So let's set up the furnace. Let's claim a house first. We'll take this one because it doesn't have a door, so they don't really see it as a house. I have 1 iron. So let's cook a couple more. There we go. Let's build a chest, I guess. Just to help keep stuff. We'll use this as a very, very temporary location for stuff before I set up the bunker, which will be within the town. So I may end up just leveling that building and putting it there. I may put it here, but I want to secure it before I start building. I want to secure it so that nothing angry comes out. Oh, I need the iron. I don't want to go kill the sheep. I want to shear the sheep. It's much more effective that way. So let's grab a shears. I don't really have much in the way of making stuff, do I? I guess I could use cobble. Maybe I can use cobble walls? I'm going to need a lot more cobble, though. That was probably a massive waste of cobble. Now I think about it, cobble walls probably not the best way of doing it. But anyways, we found a village, so we're going to end it here.